Japanese package. Okay, so got a package today from Ami, and I've never seen these blue things before, but they were attached. What's it say? Something about the airport. This is kind of cool. I've never seen these. I'm going to keep these too because they're like plastic. I could use them for something. There's two of them. This must have been why this package took so long to get here. I believe it's this one thing that I ordered like 4 or 5 weeks ago. Yeah, this is saying dispatched 12/2/13. What? 22/13. So I'm guessing that's the day first instead of the month. Oh, can't even see that. I didn't realize the camera couldn't focus on that. So yeah, it's probably been like all over the world so far, this thing. So anyway, I already ripped off the label, and of course on the label it says used toy. It's probably hard to pick that up, but it says used toy again. It has not only does it have my address as my phone number on it, what I bought, how I shipped it, which is understandable. Touch label for details. I don't know what that means. There's something on here. I don't know what it is. This must have been like shipped out and then reshipped, because it looks like there's like that green thing is like a shipping thing. I don't know. I don't really know. But either way, it's finally here, so let's just cut the damn thing open. Doesn't look like it got too banged up in the travels that it's been through. Yeah, how funny would it be if all over this box there were stickers like from different countries, like I don't know, like Australia, like there would be like a Sydney sticker, and it makes me think of like people who have those luggage bags with the stickers like all over them, like they've been to like France and you know all that crap. Okay, well it looks like it came in pretty good condition. I love the way they package things. Look at how protected it is inside that box. It's cool. So here we have the Masked Rider Black from Kamen Rider. Of course, this is the RX version. And I'll be straight up honest with you guys. This is the only Kamen Rider that I know anything about. So once I found out that they made him, I originally didn't know, so I don't know how old this is. But as soon as I found out that they made this guy, I immediately wanted to pick him up, and I did a little hunt for him. So I found him for like 30 bucks, something around there, and shipped them Salon registered, so that's why it took so long to get here, which I wasn't too worried about because it's not something I needed, you know, up front. But anyway, this is my first Kamen Rider figure. The reason I got it is because I had this guy when I was little in, I don't know who made it, but it was a 6-inch figure, I remember, and he had like stuck open hands like this with pegs in the center so he could hold his weapons. I actually got that from a flea market when I was little, and I remember watching the show, vaguely watching the show when I was little, and I remember using him to like play with all my other action figures when I was little. So he got a lot of play value in, and he was one of my main toys that I would play with almost every single day, along with like, you know, like the Marvel characters and stuff that I had. I think I might have shown you guys like way back in one of the first couple episodes. I had a old Hulkbuster Iron Man figure that I used to play with way back in the day, but he was part of that, the two of them, and I can't even remember who else, but I used to always mix different kinds of figures together and just make up my own team of superheroes and stuff. Anyway, this has been going on too long, so I'm gonna probably open this guy up and check him out, and hopefully he was worth buying. So thank you guys for checking this out as always, and on to the next thing. Alright, so here we have a package from eBay. China Post. I just dropped my scissors. I already ripped the label off. Just to, oh, that's funny. There's labels on both sides. I didn't even notice that. That's funny. Oh, it tells you what's in it. Just like anything else that I get. Always tells you what's in it. Okay, so, I'm hoping this is something that I was, waiting for a while, because I ordered a couple of things, so I'm going to cut it open now. Wow, that was weird. Use my hands the rest of the way just so I don't cut anything. Woo! Cool. Okay. So, that's all that's in there. Here we got some beer mugs. Got 4 of them. They're in scale with your, you know, your average 6-inch scaled action figure. 1/12, whatever. We got some unlabeled wine bottles. Wow, there's a lot in here. A lot more than I thought. A good amount. I think there's 4 of each. 4 pink, 4 yellow, and 4 clear, maybe? I don't know. And then we got little shot glasses. This one has a hole in it for some reason. Or whiskey glasses, or whatever you want to call them. Really neat. Let's check these out real quick. Let's open these guys up. Alright. They kind of stand weird. A weird bottom to them. So there's clear, yellow, purple, and green. So there's 4 different kinds. Alright, sorry about that. I wanted to get a little bit of a better focus here. So like I said, there's, I believe there's 2 of each. I'm not sure. I'm going to try and move these clear ones out of the way. They look like they're cut off of something too. I got them on the very top. Let me see if I can get it into focus. If you look at the top, it looks like they're cut off of like an assembly or something. These appear to be the same. Looks like all 4 of these purple ones or red wine bottles are the same. Is this green along with this one? I guess so, yeah. Looks like all those are the same, roughly. This one looks kind of lighter than the others, especially in this light. Let's see if we can... Yeah, this one looks really dark compared to all of them. I mean, that's not just on camera, that's in person too, so... Yeah, oh well. Still really cool. Good for displays. They're only a couple cents, I believe. I can't really remember how much they were, because I got a bunch of things all together. So we're gonna put these guys away without losing them, hopefully. Alright, so they're out of the way. And we have these mini whiskey glasses, whatever you want to call them. I think I said shot glasses earlier. I didn't really mean to say that, because these are a little bit bigger than shot glasses. But seems like they all have holes in them. Maybe that has something to do with when they cast them. I'm not 100% sure. But that's what they look like. So these are good for, you know, displaying and whatnot. Let's see. Kind of show you a size comparison here. Here we have Headless Moon Knight's hand, and we're gonna. Well, he's not able to fully hold it, but you got the idea. All right. Cool. Yeah. All right. So. That's those. We're gonna move them out of the way, and we're gonna look at the beer glasses. It's weird how these things, all three of these are packaged differently. Now these guys don't have holes in them. Don't know why, but there's your beer mug. Wonder if these are kind of small. They're not. No, they're not too bad. It fits in his hand. Kind of look like his thumb's going through the loophole. Or you can hold it like that. He's actually holding on to it too. That's funny. Alright. Well, that's it for the little dollhouse accessories or whatever you want to call these. Packages. Alright, so got two things in the mail today. This one's from China, I believe. Yep. And this one is from, I don't know, some eBay person, some seller, personal collection. So I'm gonna unbox this or cut it open, whatever, like always on camera. Make sure everything's right. I suggest you guys do that too, if I haven't already suggested that before. You never know when you're gonna get something and there's gonna be either the wrong thing in there or broken or whatever, fake, not as described, blah blah blah, all the above. Okay, so it's pretty easy to tell what this is. We're gonna open it. Well, it's a good thing they package this really well. I mean, it is coming from China, so I have a long way to go and a lot of moving around to do. Ooh, nice. It's obviously the new 52 Batman. The Matty Collector one. Wow, I really like the gray on this. The gray is awesome. Really, really cool. Kind of just gonna inspect this real quick. I know this is from China, and a lot of DC Universe figures are bootleg and stuff from China. So I'm gonna check them out and make sure, or check them out and make sure everything's okay. It's got some oil or something on his cape. Not a big deal. All the articulation seems to be pretty good. I mean, he feels solid. Let's get the other Batman in here that I got last week from the new Batman line. Let me take the weapons out of his hands real quick. Get him in the same kind of stance, pose, whatever. Okay. Yeah, so there we have these two next to each other. Huh, why can't I get him in the stand? What's going on here? Well, not much of a difference at all. I mean, they are the same mold, but I mean, just in general, like color and all that. Like, the cape and the mask are all matte finished on this one, while they're gloss on this one. But these are like a high gloss. Everything, all the black is like a high gloss on him, and this is a low, like a lower gloss. This is matte, and they're a low gloss too. Wait, maybe not. This boot over here looks like it's not glossed, but this one does. You know, if this is a knockoff, this is very, very close to DC, at DCUC. I mean, the legs are a little loose, as you can see here. I'm kind of just hitting it. I think maybe his feet might even be on the wrong feet. Let's see. Yeah, his feet are wrong. Well, that's another thing to look out for. It doesn't look like it from the top, but if you look at the bottom here, and you look at this foot and this foot, let me zoom in a little bit. Get this guy in focus. Yeah, you can clearly see it right there. That guy's foot has the curve right there, and his curve is right here. So his feet are on the wrong side. Let me make sure there's nothing else that's off. That's not a big deal. I could switch that around. I think both of them are off. Or maybe he has two. I think he actually has two right feet. Can't even really tell though. It's not a big deal. It's bugging me right now, but for the most part, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Well, I'll mess with that later, so I don't take up all the time on the camera here. The belts are exactly the same, it looks. The facial paint is a little different. He's more of a like a pinker skin tone here than he is here. He's more just tan, or not tan, peach. He has more detail in his nose for some reason on this one than he does on that. Maybe that's just a scrunch or something. I don't know. But overall, not bad. I mean, the quality is pretty good. The plastic feels nice. It feels like, you know, this guy. They're the same weight, pretty much. So, if it is fake, it's a pretty good fake. And, I mean, I've heard of this before, them switching out the feet or having a problem with the right feet on the right sides. Alright. Yeah, let's put these guys aside for now. Zoom back out. I'll check out this package. Alright, so this is pretty heavy. It costs $11.25 to ship. But what's in here is understandable. Oh, I don't know if I went over the box or flipped the box completely around, but before I started cutting that, everything's fine. Like, all the sides are great. It looks like it's been bumped into a bunch of things, or maybe this is just an old reused box, but, you know, there's a little dent right here. But, see, man, I told you. Always a dent. I said that in the last video, too. Oh, I see someone's butt right there. I think you guys know who that is. Alright, so there is a bunch of figures in here. I thought maybe they would be wrapped up a little bit nicer, but it's no big deal. Here first we have Killer Moth. It looks like he's got somewhat of a bend in his antenna right there. You can't really see it, but in there's a little A little crease. It's not broken, but it's not a big deal. He looks to be complete. He's got his wings that the person pulled off his back. He's got his gun and his stand. You know, usually they don't throw in the stand when you buy figures off like eBay and stuff. I don't ever see people throw them in, but cool. So we'll put him aside for now. Got him. And we got Kid Flash. He's a shorty. And he also comes with his stand. Why they gave any of the Flash related, like running figures, fists, I don't know. I really don't understand it. It would have made even more sense to me if they would have given them semi-open hands, because they're, you know, they're always running like this. But whatever. All right, this guy looks to be in great condition. Wow, everything is really shiny on him. Nice and shiny. Looks to be really clean. His knee is kind of bending. It's freaking me out, making me think it's broken. But no, he's Deadshot's complete. Everything's really cool looking on him. I love these arm gauntlets. They look great. Alright, put him aside. And here we have Hawkman. Oh, you know what? When this was advertised, they didn't show both heads. But he's got his Hawk head down there. And then his regular head. So that's pretty cool. Comes with his mace and his stand. And yeah, I didn't really care much to get him. But, you know, this was a lot. So, and like him and Kid Flash I really didn't care for, but whatever. So he looks good. And next we got Beast Boy with his eagle or hawk. I'm not sure. I think that might be an eagle. And his stand. And he looks to be in really good condition. I'm guessing this person just, you know, displayed their stuff and didn't really do anything with it. No ACVA or anything. Every time I see like a gap in these hips, it worries me, because I've had a Batman Beyond break in my hand from the hip area. So there's that. He looks to be good. And finally we got Owlman. Owlman is really cool looking. I don't really care for anybody else in the Crime Syndicate or whatever. Oh, he's got his little Owlarang, Batarang owl thing. Yeah, everybody else I don't really care for. I just think he's really neat. Like, I like his cape and his all around design. I honestly don't know anything about this character, so I'm gonna learn a little bit and find out what he's all about. Because he's really, I mean, look at this figure. This is a really nice looking figure. The sculpt on his head and everything, the owl look. Oh wow, that's weird. Alright, so I don't know where I left off, but because the camera just kind of dies out after so many minutes, I know that it turns off or whatever. So Owlman is pretty cool looking. Like I said, he's got a great design and outfit, and this cape is really cool. It's nice and flexible. I was hoping it was flexible. I didn't really know, but really cool. All these guys, I got them for I think like 65 shipped, which is a great deal, because it's like, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 figures, so that's like a little more than 10 a piece, and most of these figures go for like triple that. So really cool, really cool. Excited about this. So alright, thanks for checking this out. Stopped by a local comic shop and picked up these two selects that I've been wanting. Why Venom is $24.99 and Doctor Doom is $21.99, I don't know. It seems like everywhere you go they have Venom for $24.99, which is not the normal select price. I don't know if select is going up now, or if they just did it because of the character and all the stuff he comes with. Who knows? But really, really cool. I've seen a lot of great pictures of this Venom, and finally I went out and got it. Finally, you know, spent the time going to the comic shop, because I went there I think last week and they didn't have it, so I thought maybe why not try this week, and of course they had it. And then this Doctor Doom, I've been looking for him for quite some time. I mean, everybody wants him because of the chair and everything, and just the great display he's got. But I want him for not only that, but for another thing that you might see in the next episode if I start working on it. So yeah, got them too, and a new backboard thingy. If you guys can't tell back there, it's black now instead of green. It's just one of those foam boards, the trifold boards. I finally invested in one of those, make things look a little bit, you know, nicer and neater. Alright, thanks for watching.